Hi, I'm Randy with BBQGuys.com. I've got the cold smoker hooked up on my Traeger, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to cold smoke some salmon. Then we're going to turn that into some nice salmon stacks. Let's get smoking. So my good buddy Riggs had the opportunity to go up to Alaska to do some fishing and was able to bring me back some beautiful salmon fillets. I've been excited to try out this cold smoker, so I set aside 2 big fillets to fill this bad boy up. Start off by getting a good rinse on your fish. Then we want to pat it dry because the goal of this salt curing stage is to pull out as much moisture as possible. The salmon needs to be completely covered with salt, so make sure to choose a pan big enough to achieve this. I'll go ahead and lay down a bed of salt for the fish to sit on. Salt is cheap, so don't be shy, just pile it on. I'll smooth this top layer out and repeat the same with the second fillet. For best results with the curing process, I'll place them in the fridge for 48 hours before smoking. Okay, it's been 2 days. After curing, you'll notice the fish has richened in color and firmed up a good bit. Go ahead and rinse off the salt and pat the fillets dry. Time to load the hopper with our pellets. I chose alder wood because it really complements fish. I'll kick on the Traeger and set it to smoke mode for this cook. Since we're down south where it's warm, I'm going to set an ice tray on the bottom rack of the cold smoker to help keep our temperatures as low as possible. Once the smoke starts rolling through, I'll go ahead and lay in the fillets. Now these only need to smoke for about an hour and a half, and you'll be surprised how much smoky flavor you can get in that amount of time. For cold smoking, you'll want to keep the temperature from reaching any higher than 80 degrees. If you find yourself needing to lower the temperature, there's a bottom vent on the cold smoke chamber. This will allow for more air to flow through, lowering the temperature. Alright, the salmon is done smoking. I'm really pleased with the amount of smoke this setup produced. Let's go ahead and pull these off. Once off the grill, it's important to wrap the fillets in plastic wrap to help seal in that smoky flavor. We'll chill these in the fridge while we gather the ingredients for the salmon stacks. For the cream cheese topping, we'll mix in some poppy seeds followed by a little lemon zest. I like the contrast of color this adds to the dish. Next up, slice some heirloom tomatoes and some avocado. Once everything is gathered for the stacks, it's time to slice this salmon. For our stacks, I'll slice a quarter portion from the fillet and remove it from the skin. You'll want to have a sharp knife on hand for this because we'll be slicing it thin. Our curing process really helped preserve the fish and gave it some beautiful texture. I'll go ahead and slice this whole portion so I have plenty to build my stacks. With a nice multigrain cracker being our base, I'll layer the tomato, followed by a slice of avocado. I'm using 2 slices of salmon for evenness on our stack. Then a small dollop of our poppy cream cheese mix. For garnish, we'll add a few rosemary leaves and some citrus zest. This dish is best served cold, so it's a good idea to chill all of your ingredients while the salmon smokes. This makes for a really refreshing appetizer or a midday snack. Before serving this up, I'll add a touch of lime zest as well. For as simple as this dish is, it sure is quite elegant when plated. Let's give this a try. Really refreshing with those chilled ingredients and that lemon zest, and the smoky flavor from the salmon really came through. Thanks for watching today, guys, and remember, at BBQGuys.com, we smoke the competition.